Like other busy homemakers, her days are taken up with shopping, laundry, and getting food on the table for her 11-year-old daughter Jennifer, her husband Mike, and sometimes for a large group of assorted relatives. Now, there's nothing really unusual about all this, except that Divina is also a penthouse pet of the month. Last year, Divina took time out from shopping for frozen food and waxing the kitchen floor to pose for a penthouse cover, centerfold, and 20-page photo spread.
But let me have a little more animal facially.
But all this doesn't seem to have disrupted Divina's happy home life, as I found out when I visited with her and her family back in Baltimore. Divina, may I call you Divina?
You sure may.
Do you ever feel that by being a housewife and a mother and being a penthouse pet that you're living a double life?
Sure. Sure, I'm living two fantasy lives that I've always dreamed of since I was little. My one was to be a wife and a mother. Every little girl plays house. And my dream came true because I'm not playing house. I have one, and I have a daughter, I have a husband. I'm very happy. But then on the other hand, every little girl dreams of being a star. Well, I'm not a star, but having that recognition. At first, I had hives. I got scared. I cried. For 2 weeks, I was a total mess.
You had hives during the shooting?
With hives, I was so scared.
I'll have to look those pictures over a little more closely because I didn't notice hives the first time, or the second or the third. Now that you're kind of a celebrity, are you treated a little differently around the house? Do you get away with more, or
around the house here?
Or get away with more, or doing less?
I wish.
No?
I wish.
Do you cook?
Do I look like I should cook?
No.
When you opened up that magazine, did you say, I bet she's a good cook?
That it wasn't my first thought. When you're actually posing for these photos, does your mind ever start wandering? Do you start thinking about what's going on at home and what you have to fix for dinner that night?
I started getting homesick, and, I was like, gotta call the hubby and the kids, and, see how the house is, and make sure you feed the cat, water the plants. And basically, it's similar to a 9-to-5.
While Divina's had to miss a few PTA meetings this year, she's remained as close with her family as ever. But I had to ask her parents what they thought when Penthouse first approached their daughter about posing in the nude.
I was excited about it. I guess you'd call me open-minded.
What are your memories of Divina as a child?
She always liked to play dress-ups.
She's still on it.
Putting them on, taking them off.
Yes, she loves to dress up.
And husband Mike supports her 100%.
Everybody wants to go out and experience what they want to experience in life for goal opportunities. And to hold anybody back from that, it's just a crime, really. I'm right proud of her.
As far as her family is concerned, getting naked for the nation hasn't changed Divina a bit. She's still the same sweet little girl she always was.
Being her grandmother, I'm used to seeing her in when she was real tiny. She had a habit of running outside with nothing on but a Zorro hat. I could recognize that tush anywhere.
Truly, I had to do a bit more research, so reluctantly, I went to observe a photo session myself. On my way, I studied Divina's previous photos over and over and over again, wanting to be fully prepared. At the photo session, although I did forget to take notes, I tried to be helpful in any way I could.
A little, yeah.
What's that? Anything else you want to just to run over there?
Pull the strap up a little bit and let's go through that.
Unfortunately, they didn't need much help from me after all. This penthouse housewife is doing just fine.
Yeah, this has been fun. I'm happy with myself. I'm content. But I am still a wife, and I'm still a mother, and I like getting back home. And I got 6 pairs of socks to darn, 2 loads of laundry, so I've got the best of both worlds. Okay, drop the road just a little bit more. Good. A little bit on the chin. Okay, good.
Well, our next story is about...
Next story. Let's hear it for the last story.
Oh, wait a minute.